Yeah, looky. We got a wall full of viewers. They are celebrating our Dolly. It's Dolly time. Dolly's not only a global icon, she is a beloved American treasure.
She sure is. Get this. She's the only best-selling female country artist ever, with more than 160 million albums sold and more than 150 awards to her name.
We're so excited, guys. She's out with a couple of awesome holiday projects. She's got a new coffee table book, and she's a busy lady.
Yeah, so Dolly's in Nashville right now, and in honor of Dolly's Christmas
Dolly.
projects. Hey, Dolly.
Hi there.
We want to get Christmassy for you, all right?
Ready, Hoda?
Shall we? One, two, three. Oh, we lost Dolly.
I love it.
There we are. We got a little
love
Christmas.
it.
Dolly, before we get to all your projects, and we can't wait to talk to you about the good cheer you're spreading, I was looking on Twitter, and you are trending again, and this time they're like, Dolly, it's not that she couldn't do enough, so now she's actually helping to cure the coronavirus because one of your donations helped out Moderna, and now Moderna is knocking on the door of a vaccine.
Well, that's what I heard. I only heard that this morning on my way over here, and I thought, well, praise the Lord that I'm just so happy that anything that I've done could help in any way. Back when we started the fund, I was just hoping that we might find some cures or whatever, but now it looks like it might be happening, and I'm just very grateful that this is happening. If I had anything to do with it, then that's great.
Dolly, we've decided to call the United States of America the Dolly States of America because it doesn't matter where you're from, who you vote for. Everybody loves you, and you really can bring people together.
Well, I always make my joke, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat, I'm a hypocrite, and I kind of feel like I kind of am. I'm hopefully not a hypocrite, but I just love people, and I just kind of see into everybody's heart and soul, and I try to stay out of other people's business. I don't argue about religion and politics. I try to steer clear of that and just do what good I can in my own little world, doing it the best way I know how.
Well, you're doing it in spades, and you're also spreading all kinds of holiday cheer, Dolly. We're so excited. You got so many things coming up. You got a CD, a Christmas CD, your first one in 30 years. You got some cool duets, and I have to say, you and your brother Randy sing a duet, and I swear, I felt like I was listening to like the perfect harmony, and I said that's from years and years and years of singing together.
I think you're right, and his daughter, my niece Heidi, also is singing on that. She's singing the high part. Randy was our Christmas baby, and so I wrote the song "You Are My Christmas," and of course he's one of my younger brothers. But I had a hit song with Randy years ago called "Old Flames Can't Hold a Candle to You." That was Randy doing that duet with me on that. So we're, we sing really good together. You know, all family harmonies seem to work together.
I was gonna say, it feels like we're just sitting in your living room growing up, and y'all are sitting around the piano playing for us when we listen to that song. What were the holidays like for y'all growing up?
Well, we lived way back in the mountains in the very early days. We just had very simple Christmas, but we had a wonderful mother, especially. Well, Daddy was special too, but Mama was very creative. She could just tell you anything, make it sound good, cook anything, make it taste good, sew anything and make it look good, even if it was made out of scraps and rags. But she just had this creative way and this wonderful way about making everybody and everything seem more than what it was.
Well, you make us all feel so good. And Dolly, I never got a chance to. I mean, I thanked you in one way, but I want to thank you again because it was my birthday last August. And I was with my sister, and I remember she said, "You are not going to believe, get up." And she was like grabbing me. And I looked, and there was a video that you had made for me for my birthday. And to this day, first I thought it was beautiful. It was like a birthday video for sorry, I just want to enjoy this for one more second. But you are an amazing human being for doing that.
Well, we try to make everybody special feel special, and you definitely are special to so many people. And I have that American greetings, you know, with my cards and everything. And so I did a whole bunch of things calling out every name in America, and your name is not like one of those typical names. So I thought, I have to do one for Hoda. How many other other Hodas are there in the world. But anyway, that was something special I wanted to do just for you.
Dolly, when I saw that, I actually had to check on Hoda to make sure she hadn't passed on.
The EMTs were at my house doing some CPR.
Dolly, we have to show you before we go. There is a full wall of people who love you right now. There they are, Dolly. Can you see them?
Hi, yeah, I do see them. Hey there.
We're going to talk to them in just a second, but we just want to, before we go out, we want to talk about one of your Dollyisms. And this is what you've said. Had I not been a girl, I definitely would have been a...
drag queen.
Oh, yes.
I'd have had to have been flamboyant and all of that. Yeah.
Well, you're represented in the bottom corner of our wall of people. We're going to talk to our fans. All of them who've come to cheer Dolly on. We'll take some questions and talk more about your projects coming up after this.
We cannot contain our excitement, and neither can our wall of Dolly Parton fans who wanted to join our party.
All right, Dolly's treating us to some early holiday gifts with a new Netflix movie out Sunday. It's called Christmas on the Square. Debbie Allen did the choreography. It's got an awesome cast. It's amazing. She's also out with a new album. It's called A Holly Dolly Christmas. It's her first Christmas album in 30 years that we've been talking about.
And she's out with a beautiful, beautiful new coffee table book that I want for Christmas called Dolly Parton Songteller. Dolly, we cannot wait to watch this Netflix special. As Hoda said, it's got dancing, it's got singing, and you play an angel, which we think is quite fitting. Yep.
Well, I'm a fun angel. By the way, Debbie Allen also directed the movie and choreographed it. Yeah, so it was great. And we had, of course, I do play an angel trying to help this Christine Baranski, who is the old Scrooge, trying to sell our town. So I come in different ways as an angel trying to, I was a bag lady there in that shot. But anyway, so eventually I come to try to teach her the error of her ways. I'm a fun angel. And I actually wrote, it's a full-blown musical, and I wrote 14 original songs for it, and I get to sing in it and act in it. But it's a wonderful story about trying to save a town, the community, all these people, and she's trying to sell the town out from under us right at Christmas time. And so it's got a lot of fun, and it really fits well with the season, with everybody having so many hard times trying to keep their lives and their families and communities together.
You wrote a musical.
But it's a fun show.
You wrote a musical, 14 songs for it. By the way, people are really craving Broadway.
Yes.
And I was just thinking this is probably like exactly just what the doctor ordered. And your coffee table book, Dolly, is so incredibly beautiful, and it's filled with just stories of your life and beautiful pictures that a lot of us have never seen. Why did you want to compile a book like this called Storyteller?
Well, I always thought that people were interested in how you write songs and where you are, or what you're thinking, and how they come to be. And I've got thousands of songs, but I actually put like about 175 songs in this particular book and told stories. And I chose songs that I thought had interesting stories and reasons why I wrote them. And I think people love to see old pictures and really hear about how you've kind of progressed through your life, and coming from where I did, from such humble beginnings and all the way to the top, so to speak. It's a long way to the top of the world from the Smoky Mountains, but I'm proud of every step that I've taken. And I think this story kind of sums it up. And I'm old enough now to kind of put all this stuff together, all these things coming out. Some of it was just odd that it happened this year, but it's the best time for it now that everybody's kind of having a hard time getting out and doing life and their concerts and stuff. So hopefully this will be something to uplift people's Christmas in some way or another. Give them something to do while they're sitting around. You can read my book or listen to my album.
We are going to get to some of these questions, but first, where's your favorite place to write music? Where do you love to write?
Well, I actually love to have some time off to go up to my old Tennessee mountain home or out to my lake house. But I can write anywhere and do. I write everywhere. I keep a little notepad and a little machine by my bed in case I dream a song and don't want to forget it. But I write when I'm in the bathtub. I write when I'm on an airplane. I'm just one of those people that if a thought hits me, I got to put it down before I lose it.
Oh, Dolly, I look at your life and I know you came from humble beginnings and you've been on this trajectory. Did you ever hit a real rough patch where you were like, wow, things are stopping right now?
No, I never never thought anything stopped as far as my music and all, but I did go through a period of time back in the early 80s when I was kind of going through the change of life. And I was kind of going through a change of life too. I was having some problems with some business people, with some personal family matters, and not my husband and I, but some personal things. And I was overweight, and I was feeling kind of down. But I think after I pulled up and out of that, I really feel like that was God's will too. Like His will has, I always ask for His will to be done in my life. And I really feel like I had such a better understanding of life and people, and understood how people go through things. And so, yeah, there've been, I try very hard to be happy. You got to work at being happy like you work at being miserable. Some people like to wallow around in it, but I try to work at that. But I have gone through enough stuff that I know, because I'm a very sensitive person. So, of course, you can't live a whole life and not have your dark spots as well as your light. But I'm always climbing, reaching for that light.
Yes. Okay.
Well,
we have
Dolly,
to get to.
Our viewer wall wants you. We're going to get to Nolan in Oklahoma. Nolan, what's your question for Dolly?
Hi, Hoda. Thank you. Dolly, it's such an honor to be meeting you right now. My question is, after the chaos of the year that we've experienced in 2020, what is your toast going to be at Thanksgiving this year?
Well, I'm going to say, God, thank you for all the wonderful things that you have given us in the past. And thank you for all the blessings. And we hope that you're going to be with us into the new year. And here's to you.
Oh, I love that. We want to
Thank you.
We want to thank
Dolly.
our wall of people, because they all came out, and some dressed like you, Dolly, and there's a lot of love on that wall for you. But you got another fan, a big fan.
Yes, it's our next guest, Food Network's pioneer woman, Ree Drummond. Ree,
meet
you love
Dolly.
Dolly.
Dolly, meet Ree.
Hi, Ree. Good to see you.
I don't know if I'm not sure I can speak. Dolly, I'm such an enormous fan. I have been since I was a little girl. I had the little record of Coat of Many Colors, and I wore it out. You are amazing. You're a gift. I want to give my segment to you.
Well, I wish I could come be on your segment. I love you, Coat. Thank you for loving me.
Well,
So what are you cooking? What are you cooking there?
I'm cooking some chili, which just feeds a crowd, and I'm just here talking about food as usual. But I want to tell you really quickly, I encouraged a friend of mine yesterday who's going through a really rough time using a line of yours from Steel Magnolias. I said, honey, I don't know how you're feeling on the inside, but your lashes are holding up just beautifully. And whether it's a Dolly quote or a Dolly character quote, you mean so much.
You sure do, Dolly.
Well,
we love
thank
you.
you so much for that. Yeah, I often get credited for a lot of wonderful lines like that, or lines that I've heard. They're great quotes from other people. I say a favorite quote of mine, saying of mine, is this or that, and the next thing I know, it's a Dollyism. But that was a line from the Steel Magnolias show, and I can't take credit for that personally, as I can't for many of them. But I do have a lot of Dollyisms, though. And thank you so much for loving me, and I appreciate you very much.
Well,
Dolly,
Dolly,
we
thank
love
you.
you
We love
too.
you. And Ree, don't go anywhere. We're going to come back and cook with Ree. Dolly, you made our day. Again, please buy Dolly's coffee table book called Dolly Parton Storyteller. It's at today.com/shop.